Some sit against us, but they ain't like me. Good morning. Oh, excuse me. It goes, yes, yes, y'all. Anyway, man, what's happening, man? It's another day, man. See the light post behind me. Today's May 4th, supposedly, 2021. Shout out to Rest Heavy Pop Smoke, you know. Some say it against us, but they ain't like me, man. Shout out to, you already know what time it is, man. On my way to work right now. It's a lot of commotion. You know how shit go, man. What else is new? It's just, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I wake up every day and niggas got plans. Like, you just can't make shit. You can't make it up. Let that shit pass. They back on their bullshit. I guess I gotta call them out again. Let it pass. Let it pass. Nobody's in front of him, by the way. Feel me? They just want to make a whole lot of noise. Disturbing the peace. That's a narcissistical behavior. Narcissists are very braggadocious. You feel me? I always said that narcissists know what they're doing, but yet continue to do what they do. They know right from wrong. They just pretend not to know right from wrong. They know right from wrong. That's why they brag about the things. They even precaution. They plan what they're gonna do. Brag about it in advance. Let it pass. Brag about it in advance about the things that that's about to take place, and then they do it. That tells me that it's premeditated. You feel me? So it means you know what you're doing. So we can't make that excuse. Oh, they're mentally ill. They don't know. No, they brag about these things before and after they do it. They very boisterous. What is it called? Somebody who's showing off. Like it's not showmanship. No, it's more like a braggadocious. You feel me? Basically, and they boisterous about the things that they do. You feel me? Yeah, like they put on full display. They want the public is their audience, or the individuals or the group that they're trying to show off to is the audience, and they gotta show it off to them. Like, you feel me? It gives them that oomph. It gives them that. If you was a guy, it will give you that hard on your rock, basically. You feel me? It gives you that strong penis, whatever. And the females are giving that erection. Well, it gives them the man the erection, homo. And the female it gives them that orgasm type shit like that. It gives them that excitement that no drug can ever do. You feel me? Even drugs it's an addiction, my nigga. That's what it is. It's an addiction. It is something that they do, man. It is what it is. But today I'm going to be talking about narcissists mimicking. You feel me? We done cracked some codes in our head. Feel me? I'm about to give y'all truth. Feel me? I done made some discoveries in my head, and I'm gonna give it to y'all. Feel me? This is narcissist mimicking. It might solve a few problems that these scientists and psychological people are probably trying to figure out and everything else. I think I figured it out myself. Feel me? I think I figured it out. We're gonna walk through it diligently. Feel me? I'm not that educated when it comes to the words, but we're gonna walk through it diligently. You know, very slowly and precise, and comb through each and every one and take every, knit out every clump out. We're gonna take it little by little, but we're gonna talk about mimicking. You have to understand, right? Narcissists do mimic a lot. You feel me? They said, according to the research, the guy said that they are creative. I don't believe they're creative. I believe that they mimic a lot. You have to understand, there's an element missing in the narcissistical mind, right? Which makes him personality disorder, some form of mental illness. So we're gonna walk through this very slowly. You feel me? Very, very slowly, so you can understand what's going on. So most of the time, a narcissist have to analyze. They're great at analyzing. So they can analyze something and have a carbon copy of what they're analyzing. You feel me? Precisely. And it makes them look like they're genius. You feel me? According to the research also, most of the beautiful arts that we see and most of those beautiful creation that mankind has endured came from narcissists. You feel me? This is the reason why they give them that genius. This is the reason why they give them that genius effect. Like, this is the reason why they see them as a genius. The only thing is that they can never finish. That's what the problem is. Well, that's the good news for us, actually. That's what the problem is. They can start something that's very genius, you feel me? They can give you a genius idea. They can come up with the best questions and the best answers, but they never finish, you feel me? But trying to sneak up on me. But they never finish. They never finish their ideas. They never finish their work. They never finish their thought. They is always incomplete. You feel me? And the reason why, because they're not creative. It ain't come from their mind. They are mimicking an idea. They analyze the idea. You feel me? They are not who they say they are. They're walking in somebody else's shoes, but they do it so well. You feel me? Because their whole game is deception. You feel me? Deceitfulness. You feel me? So they're trying to trick you. So basically they do that part so well because that's the game that they got. Once you focus on something for so long, you become a master at what you do. You feel me? So they're very good at these things, which make them look like a genius, but they never get to finish what they started. The reason why is because of experience. You feel me? If I'm myself, right? And I love myself truly, and I've walked in myself, then I have an experience of who I am. So my past, it's like my past experience will regulate how I move forward. So I take the things that I've learned, my losses, which are your lessons, the things that you've been through teaches you, hold on, god damn. The things that you've been through teaches you how to move forward in life. It regulates your next move into how you need to be. That's what a narcissist is lacking, that regulation of behavior and everything. That's a disconnect, you feel me, between those things because they're missing a part in there where they didn't confront those issues. You feel me? Stay with me. I'm trying to stay with myself because that shit is very, hold on. So they're missing that point where it's like the guy said it's like a jigsaw puzzle. You feel me? You feel me? It's more important that I learn his message because I'm learning right now. You feel me? When the time is right, I will tell y'all his name, and I don't want people to start hating because every time I start giving props and praises to somebody else, the next thing I know, that person is going through some kind of problem. So I try not to be effective in how I show my feelings to others. That's another history they can't erase. These are things that they've been doing already. So how you gonna tell me something else? You try to hit me with the truck. Is you stopping or is you going? Feel me? When you start telling the truth, these niggas wanna kill you for real. For real. That's what a narcissist, once you start exposing them, they go into this whole rage. They go into a rage of I will destroy you. How dare you? Like you like they see you as just something, as a piece of shit that they just use. So it's like, how dare you, piece of shit, go against me and try to embarrass me? Now I have to do away with you type shit. I have to throw you away type of shit like that. They see us as they see people as disposable. You feel me? That's what a narcissist do. He see people as disposable. Things that he can use and just throw away. Like you, like just a pair of drawers. Bam. Throw in a dirty hamper. I wash it. I'm going to need you later on though. You feel me? Now, we don't nearly throw you away and forget about you completely. But I'm going to come back around and pick you up when I need you. You feel me? That's what they use people. You feel me? Anyway, back to the mimicking aspect of it. A narcissist is great at analyzing and mimicking. So a narcissist only takes the attributes of what he needs from a person, like the whole draw aspect. You feel me? They take the attributes of what they need from you. Then after they finish analyzing and everything else like that, they do away with you and dispose you. But they always keep basically an eye on you through flying monkeys or through different avenues. They don't have to be around you all the time. They only take what they need and just dispose of you. Bomb. Nah, the mimicking aspect of it. Now, if you're taking something from somebody, if you're taking attributes from somebody that you didn't develop yourself, guess what happened? This is when the experience aspect comes in. They did not develop these things themselves, right? So now they're mimicking and taking things from people and just, how do you call that thing? If I'm taking something from you, right, and it's not me, right? It's a personality or whatever. It's not me, right? I didn't go through the experience to gain that thing. Now, experience matter because I'm trying to connect the dots right now. Experience matter, right? So I have stolen something from you that's not me. That's not who I am. I'm mimicking you in every form of shape. Anyway, I'm mimicking you in every form or shape. You feel me? So I have not earned the thing that I'm mimicking, right? Bomb. Hold on. I'm trying to I gotta get this right. Cause it's in my mind. And we gotta spell this shit out right in words. You feel me? Cause this is important. That's a BMW. His engine is about to blow fucking with me. Fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Alright, so this is how it goes. So you have taken the attributes of what that individual is. You've copied from that individual, right? Bomb. Now, the reason why they are geniuses, right? Because they took that genius from somebody else and they're mimicking that genius, right? But the difference is that if I am a genius, right, that means that I've put in the work to be that genius, which means I've studied and some of it came through spiritual ways and everything else. It sat within me, like Albert Einstein, who's a genius himself. The idea sat within him. Research was done. You feel me? A lot of things was done for this for him to answer certain questions. Which meaning if it created a repetition. It created what's the word I'm trying to? It created when you do the work and everything else like that, it creates some kind of motion within you. You feel me? For you to sustain. It's like to sustain that kind of genius. And that genius seeks into other areas in your life. A narcissist does not have that aspect or that fact of it because he's not himself, first of all. He's already denied his true self. You feel me? He's mimicking and wearing masks. You feel me? It's a personality disorder. You feel me? It does. He's not accepting who he is, and he's not going to accept you for who you are. He wants you to fake it like he fakes it. You feel me? So he constantly trying to paint you into a picture of something that he believes that you should be. You feel me? A narcissist will make you into something that he will make you into something that he needs you to be, so it can benefit him. So let's just say a narcissist sees you as a threat. And y'all both going for the same girl. Well, I'm going to paint you as you being gay, so it makes it easier for me to go after the person that I need to go after because you are in my way. Or I can paint you to be somebody who, if I didn't have, let's just say, a big brother, right? So I'm going to paint you to be the big brother of me, so it makes it easier. He's basically you, not he. They, she, I'm just using the word he. So they basically use people as things that they lack within their life. It's basically it's like it's painting a picture of his world and how he wants his world to be, but he's just using actual people to fill in these void that he had within them. I spoke about void too back in the day, the emptiness of it all. So he's basically using these voids this individual, this entity, as these voices to fill into this empty world of them that he has no idea of what he's trying to do, because they always, or he or she, are always hiding from themselves, individuals or groups. You feel me? So they're always hiding from themselves. They've already denied who they are, so they're trying to recreate a version of themselves that does not exist, and they gotta use people as, if they see you and they see you look good and everything else like that, and they be like, oh, this is something I would like to be. I like the face, I like the way that person sing and everything else. Guess what? They will start mimicking you. So they will take your attributes and everything else from you and everything else like that. And your purpose in life is to be that person. It's to be yourself. Basically, your purpose is in life. But their purpose for you is to shape you into something that it's like a competition of a goal that they want to reach, and when once they never complete a goal, that's the point I'm trying to make. They never complete a goal, but they will take as much as they want. But this is what I'm trying to say, the genius part of it. The reason why they can never complete their goal, because it's like the experience and you being yourself create a flow of motion. You feel me? To continue to go. The reason why a narcissist cannot be genius and complete certain things, because the mimicking and the vision does not go far enough. You feel me? Because they can only mimic as far as they can see, or as far as the person is around them. You feel me? So let's just say he's trying to mimic, the narcissist is trying to mimic on how to be a genius, and they don't complete the task and everything else like that. Now, because they're not being themselves anyway, so they only they get a copy of what you are in that moment in time, right? So they mimic it to as far as it can go, because they didn't create it themselves. So it's not something that can it's not something that they thought of themselves that can replenish itself or refill itself. You feel me? It's very hard to explain. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, because it's like I have the image in my head, but to even get into that space to explain something that you're not is very hard to do. So I know they try to paint me as a narcissist and everything else like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. If I'm a narcissist, then why not I be an honest narcissist and try to help out the cause of it? Because the research is still going on. It's not like it's a conclusion and they know what a narcissist is. We know what a psychopath is. You feel me? We know what a sociopath is. One thing that we do not know or cannot figure out is a narcissist. So I'm like, if y'all guys, if they gonna call me a narcissist, then guess what? Let me be an honest narcissist and try to see how can I help people out understand, if I was a narcissist better. You feel me? So I'm trying to be very transparent in my translation of what a narcissist is. You feel me? And everything else like that. But narcissists would not do that. Why would a narcissist want to expose himself? The whole reason why he's a narcissist is because he's always hiding. You feel me? Not truthful. A narcissist will lie right in front of your face. You feel me? You feel me? The narcissists, they're crazy, my nigga. It's like, it's hard to understand. I be watching the psychologists, you know what I mean, talk about them, and they gotta laugh. They be like, they're like, but wow, it's like this. It's like, but why would somebody, they can't even understand it. And I'm like, I started thinking the only way to understand a narcissist is a victim of a narcissist to speak about her experience, a covert narcissist, or an honest narcissist, which is like an oxymoron in itself, because they dishonest. So it feels me, it's like the only way we can understand these people is to basically hear from the narcissist themselves. You feel me? Like, it's like hearing from a psychopath and try to hear, but narcissists are so dishonest. It's like you don't even know whether you're hearing the truth or you're not hearing the truth. You feel me? It's like, what do? You feel me? What is an honest narcissist? That's gonna be very hard to. It's like, can you trust this individual that's known for lying? And when a narcissist is telling the truth, what are they telling the truth for? What kind of benefits are they trying to get from telling the truth? You feel me? But I'm gonna try to get off on the topic of narcissists. I'm still learning. You feel me? One thing about narcissists, when you start talking about them, like I said, they get into this rage and they want to fucking hurt you or get you back. Oh, I'm gonna get you back. They be like, oh, nigga did a 360 around. He trying to hurt your boy. He's like, oh, I hate that nigga. Why? It's crazy, man. I hate dog gonna holler, man. It's not like I call individuals or group and be like, these particular group of people are narcissists. Nobody said that. But yes, a lot of people are taking offense to what I'm saying, and it's like, damn, why are you so mad? You feel me? You can't rewrite a behavior that you have been. You see, narcissist problem is that they brag a lot. So all this time before I found out about narcissists, these people were bragging about the things that they were doing, braggadocious. Like, yeah, we did this, we did that, ha 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 ha. Yeah, this, that, and the third. Now, the definition of what a narcissist is, and it's fitting them, and the pattern has been going on for so long. Now they mad at me, and I'm like, my nigga, what the fuck you want me to do, B? What do you want me to do? You mad because you hearing the things that you do every day, and the things that you faithfully have been bragging about. You've been bragging about this shit. You feel me? They make plans in advance. That's what a narcissist is like. They're fake futuring. You need to look into that. A fake futuring. Like, they make plans in advance on how to destroy their victims and everything else like that. And yeah, this is something that they've been doing. So it's like, yo, it's not my fault that I wanted to educate myself on what was something that you call me. People call me narcissist. I'm like, you know what? Let me go do the research on that. Let me see if I am this so-called narcissist, so I can try to fix the situation and try to help myself. You feel me? Because I was on the righteous path. I'm still on the righteous path. I'm like, you know what? I'm listening to church. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying to do all the right things. I'm trying to do all the right things. So I'm like, let me educate myself on narcissists. You feel me? Let me just see how that shit go. You feel me? Let's just see. Maybe it could be right. But when I start hearing all these things, I'm like, and they hearing it too. And I'm like, what the fuck? These niggas is, they reverse psychologists. One part, another thing that narcissistic people do, they always projecting. They project who they are onto you. So they take all the good away from you, and they project all the bad stuff to you to see how the audience act to you. You feel me? That's the projecting part of it. So I'm like, yo, this is the shit that they try to do to me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So hot now, the attack, they been going crazy, ape crazy. The attack have been crazy. You feel me? They started doing outrageous things. All kinds of shit is going on. You feel me? It's like they have gotten more desperate the more I play these things. I even heard somebody say, watch something new. Yeah, niggas driving around with things. They watch something new. What do you mean watch something new, my nigga? That's crazy. Hold on, let the car pass. You feel me? They're telling you to watch something new. They said watch something new. Why? I'm like, wow, they never told me to watch something new. Now watch something new. Every other time they encourage you to watch these music video and everything else, and they use, when you don't give them no more excuses or no more things that they can work on, of course they started using the music that I was listening to attack me. They was using TV shows and everything else. Those are narcissistic behaviors. Now you telling me to watch something new because you cannot take what is being said on those shows because you know you're being exposed. So when narcissists are being exposed, that's when they become very, very, very dangerous. You feel me? It's like backing an animal in a corner. And there's no other way to run because they're always hiding. So once you expose them, there's no space behind them anymore. You've already pinned them in a corner, and they have no choice but to attack you now. You feel me? All the gimmicks of my car look better than yours, my clothes look better than yours, I got a bigger house, I got a wife, and all that shit don't work no more. Now, once those things don't work, they try to attack you now. They come in full force. You feel me? Now they going for a destructive. They be like, nah, you thought we hated in the past. We gonna hurt you this time, this, that, and the third. And they try to do you dirty because it's like, you know, you already back them in the corner. And it's like, yo, face yourself. You can't even face your own shadow. Your shadow don't even want to be next to you type shit like that. You feel me? Shout out to my shadow. You see him. What's good, baby? We just walking. You feel me? They can't even face their own shadow, and that's what's going on right now. You feel me? It's crazy, man. I'm telling y'all, man. So ever since I started, I was comparing to the United States. I was comparing to history itself, and I'm like, damn. The main question when I started listening to narcissists, first I went there thinking, I'm like, maybe let me see if this applies to me. Then I'm like, oh, that shit don't even apply to me. Then I started asking a question. I'm like, damn, how many people could be narcissistic and not know about it? That was a real question. I'm like, damn, if the environment and the environment and the things that you take part into plays into how you become a narcissist, then my question was, how can then I was like, how can people know if they're narcissists? Like, feel me? It could be something that affect you that you wouldn't even know that you're a narcissist. Feel me? And the more I listened and I was listening to them, but there was a lot of people, patients that came to these psychologists that it's like, I think I might be one. You feel me? They went to their psychologist or their therapist. It's like, I think I might be one, because it's obvious that they would not know. It could be a behavior that you just being yourself and you don't even know what you're doing sometimes, half of the time. Because it's like you thought that was normal, you feel me? And you, like, you feel me? You know right from wrong, but you couldn't help yourself and everything else. But once it's been identified in that form of sense, it kind of it's like you knew it, but once it's been put into a definition and it's been diagnosed as a personal disorder, it changes the whole game. That's it, pal. It changes the whole game. Now you're seeing it differently. An honest person would be like, maybe I need to figure out how to, I know I was having fun, and I know it seems like the whole community was in support. It seems like I was in a group of her that we just, chasing this individual that we thought he was a narcissist. But now that I'm looking at the symptoms and everything else like that, now I find the real definition of it all and the description of what a narcissist is. These people having a change of mind. They thinking like, damn, that shit could be me. You feel me? And some of these people go into the therapist's office and be like, I think my husband could be one like that. Or I think my kids, you know what I mean? They go like, so I was like, if that's the case, then how about institution? That's my question. It could be institution that are narcissists. I came to find out, to tell the truth, almost all institution, the way of business is kind of narcissistical. Even a sales rep will do everything in her power. his power to lie to you, to sell a product to you. You feel me? Like the behavior and the symptoms have seeped into the society that we live in now. So I'm like, whoa, what about history itself? I started looking into history. I saw narcissistic behavior in it too. You feel me? I'm asking the right questions. I'm like, yo, okay. I wasn't deflecting it off me myself, because I'm like, nah, I was looking at the things, what is 7 traits that you're not a narcissist and everything else like that. And I'm like, I'm in between. If I keep going the route that I'm going, I could fall into a narcissist. So I need to, because sometimes we share those traits. You feel me? We do share traits of certain things. You feel me? I'm not going to lie about that. This is when I say you got to be very honest when you're on the journey to see if you are or you're not. I got 8 minutes. You feel me? So I started asking the right question. I was being honest with the situation. I'm being honest with the process itself. But these people are taking it very, very personal. These individuals, or group of individuals, taking it very, very personal, because it's like they match 20 for 20 when it comes to saying symptoms. Because they've been broadcasting everything that they do. They thought it was cool to do so. But now that shit is playing, they're telling me, watch something new. They want to freeze your phone and everything else when you're watching it. They can't stand to hear their own things that they do every day. It's like, bro, like, everybody know you've been bragging about this shit. Like, why the fuck you don't want me to know? As if I am the world or something like that. I'm not the world by myself. Like, everybody know these symptoms fit you very well. It's too late to even try to make it seem like it's not you, my nigga. I guess that's what's making them more mad. You feel me? That's what's making them more mad. If you call me a narcissist, so be it. Feel me? At least I'm trying to not to be one and try to be a better person. Feel me? That's what at least I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to deny that a fact, and I'm not attacking the people who call me that. No. Feel me? I'm not going to rage and be like, how dare her? You gonna see, and turn people against me and try to do all these kind of things. Feel me? That shit don't happen. You feel me? Narcissists will take something from you. They don't need it. They'll just take it from you and just throw it away, or probably sell it to somebody else, just to aggravate you. And that shit has happened to me several times. So every time they say a symptom of a narcissist, I'm like, oh shit, that happened to me. Then another one, I'm like, damn, that's another one. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. It was matching word for word, every sentence and every traits of it. I'm like, this shit is crazy. I'm watching that shit at home. It's like even the enemies is like, shit, this shit is real. You can't deny it, bro. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make it up, my nigga. You can't make it up, man. Like I said, man, even the therapist said, oh, I'm guilty of this. Like, you feel me? One of the traits match his trait. He's like, I'm guilty of this. And I'm like, oh, that's the same shit I said too. Like, you feel me? If one of the traits match me, shh. This nigga trying to get some pussy over here. Like, what's wrong with this bird? If one of the traits match me, of course I'm gonna be like, yeah, nah, me, I'm guilty of that. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. I'll be like, yeah, sometimes I do that. Like, I'm like, oh, that's actually, I'm like, oh shit, that matches me. Oh shit, that's crazy. You feel me? Of course you gonna match some of those traits. You feel me? But it's not something that has been consistently a pattern that has been going on for a long time. It's not something that you have indulged into and plan into and organizing and everything else like that. We don't do that shit. You feel me? But anyway, man, my next recording is going to be something else. I'm tired of talking about narcissistic behavior because they be watching me with the envious eyes now. They like, it's a different hate now. It's more like, I can't, like, they're just looking at you. It's like, then how does that shit go? I'm trying to put it in the best way possible. It's like, they're just like, I can't stand him now. I thought I didn't like him at first, but now it's a whole different ball game now. It's a different ball game. They're trying to force me to watch something new now. They said, watch something new. I thought that was the funniest shit ever. I think I'm gonna name this Watch Something New. Mimicking, you feel me? That's the whole reason why I started this. They be mimicking. The reason why they cannot complete their greatness, or they cannot complete the genius part of it, because it's not really them, you feel me? It's not really, really them. It's like they was mimicking those ideas in the first place anyway, you feel me? They can't complete it because they have if the mimicking part of it, to mimic something is to see it in a certain phase of time, you feel me? So if I mimic a behavior, I can't mimic the person totally throughout, you feel me? If you was to see it in percentage wise, I can mimic it for, let's just say, if I was good enough, I mimic it for 20%, but I can never finish the 100% of the mimicking of the individual, because that's like impossible, because the thing that I'm trying to mimic is in his authentic self, you feel me? So he can act like himself 100% of the time. But if I'm trying to act like somebody and I'm mimicking somebody, I can't mimic each and every individual, or flatter, whatever they call it, flattering. You feel me? People flatter for a few moments and that's it. They might talk, they be like, but they can't do it continuously for a very long time. You feel me? And that's a narcissist right there when it comes to the mimicking.